Hey guys, welcome to IBK. Today we're going to show you the difference between the IS300 versus the IS350. Now these are two very popular cars that I truly like, and I just want to show you the difference in the exterior look of this. Now there's not too much difference, but here on the left we have the IS300, and the biggest differences are going to be in the grille and in the rear side of this car, not so much the profile. So take a look at this grille. This is how the IS300 looks, and that is how the IS350 looks. Now, as far as engine differences go, of course, you guys know this, but one of them, the IS300, is a 2.0 four-cylinder with turbocharged, producing 241 horsepower, and this 350 is a 3.5 liter V6 with 311 horsepower. So quite a difference in the horsepower and engine. If you look at the grille, you got your popular F Sport diamond grille right here, and then here's the regular IS300 non-F Sport grille, as you can see. And this is the difference that you get right here. Looks very different. But as far as like the headlights, I couldn't see any difference between this and the IS350. You got one spotlight right there and the same one on the IS350. So not a difference that I can tell between the 300 and the 350 here. I really like that daytime running lights, how it's inside the headlights now. And of course you got your F Sport famous grille that I personally like. And I think it's really easy to tell the signature look whenever you're on the road. Now, again, this is how the fronts differ quite a bit. And we can focus on the bumper here. On your left, you got the IS300 and you get a very plain plastic part. And on your IS350 F Sport, you get the diamond pattern continuing. So again, the F Sport looking much more sportier, and when you look at it from afar, it looks much better than this plain one. But keep in mind that even with all these differences, if you look at the overall front of these cars, they're both very handsome and good looking. I think each one looks much better than the previous generation, and they've done an outstanding job. Now let's look at the wheels here. For the IS300, we get 18-inch alloy wheels. And on the F Sport 350, we get staggered 19-inch alloy black metallic wheels. These are staggered, and man, I gotta say this every time I look at the F Sport wheels. Compared to the regular IS 300, they look fantastic. Like, this is what you're paying for. Alright, so this is the side mirror for the IS350. This one I didn't see a difference again between the IS300. Looks very same. If you guys know any different, or if it tells something different, let me know. And of course the IS300 for this one didn't come with the sunroof. So some people like that. Some people don't want to deal with a broken sunroof. But the IS350 F Sport definitely gonna get one. Personally, I love sunroofs and I need it in my car, so I always get it. As for the front mirror, the rear mirror part, that's how it looks. I didn't see any difference between the IS300 and the IS350 for this. And there's your speaker grille. These both come with premium 10 speakers on both models, so you're not really getting anything different there. 8-inch screens on both models. And as far as profile goes, again, I couldn't see much difference other than the wheels. Now there's your antenna back there in the IS300, and the IS350, same thing, little antenna. So pretty much standard there, and your brake lights look exactly the same for both the IS350. And that's how the back of the car looks right there. Now let's slide on over to the IS300. Exact same setup, exact same brake lights, nothing there. But what we're going to see a big difference, of course, is in the rear. And here it is. Got your IS350 driving away. Someone had to look at the car. So here we go. Let's take a detailed look at these cars in the back now. All right, so if you see, the upper portion doesn't have too much difference, but if you look at the bumper section, this is where you're going to see the stark difference between the IS300 and the 350. Here again, very plain looking. You got your dual exhaust and nothing more, just a matte plastic bumper on the bottom side of it, versus the F Sport. Here you'll see very shiny bumper, as you can see if you adjust the lighting here, very shiny and reflective. And if you look closely, it even has these fins to make it more stylish, maybe a little bit more aerodynamic, who knows. But there it is, side by side, the difference between your IS300 and IS350. Very reflective, very sporty, versus a very plain rear look. So take a good look. This is going to be your main difference when looking from the rear. And you get both dual exhaust sides. Now, if you look at the actual tail lights, I didn't see much difference here. You have the same looking rear tail lights that runs all the way through. And you see those three lights, the LED lights there? That's exactly present in the IS300, and both of them, when you back up, they turn white. So they're a bright white light on both cars. So gone are the old kind of yellowish, whitish rear lights. These are bright white, and I like that trend as well, so keep it coming. As far as the spoiler goes, you get the same color, the iridium. By the way, these are iridium color schemes, like the exterior, that's what the paint is called, and that's what you get with the spoiler here. So one, and here on the tail light on the side, you get a fin as well. And notice how it sculpts up, like the sculpture of the trunk is very interesting. It goes up. And in the 350, you get the black, sporty, plastic spoiler. So it's not carbon fiber, it just looks much more sporty. So it's the exact same look, just the bumper area and the spoiler has different trims and finishes. And of course your F Sport badge, which is a proud badge to have. Alright. And as for the sides, this is exactly, again, they look exactly similar between the two models, as you can see. Alright. Now let's focus in a little bit on the interior of these cars. Alright, so this is your 300 with red interior, so you can get it in red like this. But notice the difference between this and the 350 later. Like here you see some black plastic parts, right? In the 350 you can get it decked out all red like this. Alright, so again, this is the IS300 red with the black plastic panel even in the rear. And this is how it looks. Not a bad looking, and some people really like this red. But if you get to the 350, look at this, you can get it all red. Like if you like red, this is where you want to be. The whole car inside is painted red, like someone just spilled red paint all over the car right here. And some people like that. Maybe they think it's more sporty. They like this look. I guess Lexus is having good sales with this color. They're continuing it with even the Camry. So it's here in the new IS, and it's red everywhere. Now, personally, this is my color scheme that I personally like. This is also the IS350. I like the white and the black combination much better than the red. If I was getting this car, this is what I would get. And I want you guys to tell me what you like. Do you like that red, all red interior? Like, I want to really know who's in it for that entire red interior. Or do you like something like this? I think this looks very sporty, very clean, and even the backside. Only problem is keeping it clean. Like, keeping this clean is not going to be easy. You might need to coat it. Alright? So there you go, that's the interior. And of course, there is your plain all black interior that you can get if you want. Now keep in mind, guys, I don't go in these cars. This is all exterior. I wasn't even going to show you the interior, but I figured there's a lot of difference here, so I'd show you guys. So this is just a basic interior look of some of the trims that you can get. But hope that helps you decide what you want when you're looking for this car. And another topic that I want to talk about is there's two types of color here. So this is atomic silver, and there's iridium and atomic silver. And atomic silver is a little bit more goldish. Like if you look at it both side by side like this, see how you can tell between the iridium and the atomic silver? So that's another difference in the color schemes you can get. So tell me what you guys like. I hope this video helped. If it did, please crush that like button, subscribe. I try to bring you the newest cars, the freshest cars, exteriors, trims and colors, and differences. So hopefully this video helps when you're in the market. And until then, see you in the next. I'll see you in the comments below as well. Love talking to you guys.